Hi, hey, hello, it is Zuka0, and I wanted to bring back a video I kind of botched originally. So, for Undertale's Chronicles of Despair, they released a ton of trailers and teasers that I have not seen in the last video. So, I will be talking and going over them. First of all, they have a SoundCloud page, which I will be linking in the description, and released a couple of songs already, which I will play in this video. I will take down the video as long as I'm asked. I completely understand if they don't want this played. I'm only doing this because it is publicly accessible right now. I hope this is okay, and if it's not, I will take the video down. Anyways, when you look at the names, it automatically tells you what you're seeing, and some of the names on here I find very interesting, like Dustel Sands Ruin Encounter theme and Dust Dust Shop theme, which makes me think Dust Dust and Dustel Sands are no longer considered the same like it was in Universal Massacre. And I like that Underswap Papyrus and Hortel Sands are still in the game, and even certain characters like Killer Sands. However, some of these songs are actually really well made, and that's one of the reasons why I want to play them. I will play them now, or at least one or two of them, and I'm not gonna play all of them because you go look at theirs. They released it on SoundCloud. It'll be in the description, and yeah, that's how that'll do. Okay, so you're back from I believe, where I left off was the music. But now I'm on to some screenshots from the group chat, or not group chat. It's my bad. Their group, the leak page, and Luki. I hope I still pronounced that right. I'm not great with names. They put a cookie to whoever finds out what this is for without experiencing it in the game when it releases. And I personally think this is either going to be a quick time event or it's going to be something to do with fighting, yourself. But, that's all speculation. We don't really have much to work with. It's just the model. And you can see where they've grabbed onto the head, which is pretty cool. Um, Mika did make an animation, which I will be showing later on. It is actually really well made. I believe it's for I think it's Killer Sands. I don't know. It's one of the I think they're cannibal. I'm not really too caught up with the lore of most of these, but Mika put reworking animation phase 3 at teasers. No one gives me permission, and also no one knew that I'm doing this. But I want to clarify that I don't get paid 3 times every time I rework the animation. I purely do it out of the love and compassion for the future of this game. We're getting old and we need to be introduced to new stuff. This includes me and yourself, so I'm reworking it again because I am trying to make the animation closest to the minimum and maximum actual that Roblox will allow. So consider it as a gift from somebody who loves this game and this community. This is more a message of inspiration since recently I happen to have some issues in my life, and I saw a lot of people here having it too. So please, I hope everyone is doing great. That includes everyone from this lovable game, devs, and including the community. Sorry for all the yaps, it's just something that I would love to talk. Here, take this video, which I will be playing. I almost forgot to add this, but I will be putting almost all the videos if I have left any out. So this section will be for the videos. If you like, I am putting a timestamp where you can skip to see the other teasers or trailers or anything else. But yeah, I hope you enjoy. Sorry, this is pre-edit, so I kind of left this part out because I forgot. Anyways, yeah. This is one of the badges that they have put up. It is for playing the game. It is pretty interesting because of the art, honestly. It's kind of cute. I like the art style. It's just one of the easier teasers to look at. People take the badges for granted, and I thought it would be nice and interesting to show when it was made and when it was updated. It was made January 19th, 2024, and it was updated a month later on February 16th, 2025. So this game has been in production for a year at minimum, and I just find it very, very cool and awesome that they're this compassionate for the game, and I honestly can't wait for it to release. They also released a model of Sans, which is pretty nice. It is really well made, and I don't like comparing art to another, but this one is, in my opinion, better than Undertale Universal Massacre, but I'm just speaking because of the fact that this one is made really recently and the other one has aged a bit, but it still is really good in my opinion. But yeah, with that being said, they also made the hall where you fight Sans, which is really well detailed. The lighting is gorgeous. I just love how it looks, and honestly, it makes the game feel so alive. Uh, and the last image is something very interesting. It doesn't really give us anything to work with, but it says, "Uh-oh, wrong path." So I'm assuming either Flowey or like just like an announcer that isn't you or me, that isn't Flowey, just something that's like a in Undertale where you can't go a certain way. It's like it's closed off, but instead it's some type of an announcer. So I don't know if we're gonna have something speaking to us in the game, or if it's like our soul, or if it's like Flowey, like how they do for certain games like Undertale Yellow and Red. But I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I think this is something that can be very expanded on and very cool depending on how they take it. And I'm very excited for this. The rest of the teasers, not tweezers, teasers I have are for animations, some fighting, some death scenes, and just music in general. But I don't know. Yeah, I think that might be it. Yeah. Well, I mean, I hope you enjoyed. Just kidding. There's one teaser left, and it's the best for last. It's probably the best teaser in my entire opinion. It is probably the coolest thing they have added to this game, and it will be the strongest in this entire game. I bring you the rock paper scissors emote. I'm all jokes, but yeah, this is a very interesting game. I hope you really do enjoy this small video that I'm producing. And yeah, go check out them. I will post every single link for their SoundCloud, for their videos, for everything in the description. Please go check them out. They are an amazing group of people. And in my whole opinion, this is probably one of the most passionate groups on the entirety of the platform, and just way better grouped together in my they work well, and I'm very happy that they are still producing this game. But with that being said, yeah, I've been Zuka Zero, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Later.